start our journey with all flight to Astana. People from London, from other countries and Central Asia. Going to Harris.
Participating. Thanks Astana for making the venue available to us, and thanks to the wonderful ladies for hosting the event and moderating. Thank you everyone. Have a wonderful day. Let's all take a
Is the startup called Loom. Yeah. Actually, the participant was like online, yeah, so yeah, sure.
Не онлайн, да?
Thank you.
This team from Turkmenistan, I think. They're quite far.
Thanks, Dalila.
3,000
For the
kilometers.
first place, we invite Jazira Kapangambetova.
This is our IT school, local IT school.
Hello everyone.
This
And the winner certificate is for the
vlog,
fourth place.
video log.
It's Idea Forge.
Congratulations, Idea Forge. Applause for Idea Forge. For the third turnout to third place, we invite Anara Kleobaeva to the stage.
And the winner is Engek AI.
Congratulations. For the second place, we are inviting Ganabek Kalajdarov to the stage.
And the second place goes to one of my favorite ones, the vibing guys, Terra Vibe. They also was online. Yeah, so I get the check. I promise to transfer them.
And now, for the first place, we invite Peter Norvig to the stage. The culminant part of our event.
Okay. The moment we've all been waiting for. The winner is Ebit Daddy.
Я думал, он проиграет, честно. Скучный проект. Let's do group photo. Let's do group photo. Group photo.
Kazakh language learning cup. The challenges, the first gap in the digital learnings. The Central Asia, over the 75 million people, not yet the learning cup. For example, the Duolingo and Memrise don't support these languages. The language breeding the language barrier, the personalized and mobile app, the first personalized the lessons, you can choose the levels, for example the beginning level, and
nothing changed anyway, or it will take weeks or months, and maybe will be without results anyway. So here we can see the comparison table between three most popular platforms in Kazakhstan: Aituov, and iConnect. But the main idea of these platforms are different from mine. They are more focused on official requests to governments, to some departments, and my platform, CiviSignal, is focused on everyday urban problems. So with CiviSignal, you will be able to submit your request just in 1 minute. Everything you need is just to...
Nowadays we have MSCT meetings where good ideas stop from growing, they are forgotten, teams spend too much time on random talks, and there is no tool for brainstorming and deep dive into ideas. So to fix that, we have our idea for solutions.
This is a team Get AI from Bishkek.
Here you
One
can
of the
see
finalists.
AI contract translator. So workers can upload contracts or instructions, and AI translates them into their native language while also explaining the text in simple and clear words. Also, you can, ask chat other follow-up questions or concerns about this.
Важная часть. Вопросы задавать. Вот чуваки задают вопросы, мы приносим эти микрофоны. У нас вопрос.
And you can't have a Markov model that says I'm only going to look at the previous n.
Вот, короче, интерактив. Ну, в основном тут ученые из вопроса задают. НЮ, Назарбаев университет, Astana университет.
And then the other part of it was, hey, I'm running on these
Вопрос про Google Research. Вот здесь пресс, телеканал «Мир». Вот Индира, пресс-служба. А это видеовлог. Пресс-служба Astana Hub.
Аскар, а можно вас уточнить? Мы можем сейчас на 5 минут оторвать Питера и взять у него интервью. Буквально 5 минут.
Я сейчас у Ромеша спрошу, но это через 10 минут только могу спросить.
And there may be other approaches that come up that are improvements. They're going to have the same kind of overall approach of paying attention to the past, building up intermediate state, and carrying that forward. But they could do it in a different way than the transformer architecture.
Oh, колись.
I guess I'm kind of survived.
Oh, sorry.
That it lasted as long as it did, and in the textbook, in the last edition was in 2020, and so I had some of the Google engineers on the Transformer team help me write the chapter, and what they said was, oh, there's all these different architectures, why don't we cover these 5? And I said, no, that'd be too confusing for the reader. Let's just choose one and let's make it Transformer, since you guys are working on that. They said, oh no, I feel bad only using mine. I think we should use them all. And I said, no, I think it's okay to just use one. And that was a good choice, right? Because it turned out to be popular and long-lasting. But it could have been another one, right? I think I was right in saying let's choose one, but they were also right that it didn't have to be that one. That history could have worked out a little bit different. We could be trying to ride a different model at this time.
How many of you will know what the team ChatGPT stands for? I'm going to ask all of you to Google it. Next question.
Thank you, Mr. Norvig. And my question is your vision about the border between generation and between imagination. And I think
Это чуваки с Японии пришли.
Technologies that we have now made by big data, made by internet, and what do you think? How long we need to wait to make a real imagination by some algorithm? Maybe it's not exist.
This is a question about Alim AI launching in Astana Hub.
Some focus on physical infrastructure, some focus on gathering enough computer resourcing, some focus on attracting talent. In your view, what are kind of one of the two most important things that an institute like this, a center like this anywhere in the world, needs to focus on to become that place where, you know, the next generation of AI is built and thrives?
I think you got to build a community. You got to be a place where the right kind of people are around and interacting with each other and tossing off ideas and then saying, hey, we're the right group to start this company. A lot of that is having the right engineers and product managers and idea people, but it's also everything else. You know, you need somebody who can be an office manager, and somebody who can be a lawyer that can do your incorporation and all that kind of stuff. And that's all got to be available. And you know, maybe they don't all have to be in one place. Maybe you can find them online or something. But you got to make that whole process possible. That all the pieces are there, and when you have an idea, you can quickly find all the pieces and get going.
Brilliant, great. So the network effects, I guess, is kind of the most important one. So the last question from me goes back to my first question. Let's say all these universities get together and come to you and Stuart and go, hey guys, look, we've been using your textbook for more than 30 years now. Designing this bachelor's course in artificial intelligence. Should we continue to use this book, or if you guys were to like create something now, is there a chapter you would add, delete, or completely rewrite it? So what would your answer be?
I kind of pledged that I wouldn't do another thing that was a static book. That it would have to be something that's interactive. And I've been putting off doing it because we don't quite have the publishing media for that, right? So we went a long time, you know, started off, the typewriter was the tool, and then it was LaTeX for academic publishing. And yeah, there's a bunch of interactive JavaScript cool things, but nothing that's easy to use that feels like it can be done at the length of a textbook. It's like, yeah, here's this cool interactive game in JavaScript that's like 2 pages long, but it doesn't scale to 1,000 pages long. So I think we don't quite have that publishing medium yet, but that's another thing I'm trying to work on. I should say that one of the key developers was Noam Shazir, who is now sort of the number 2 person on Google Gemini. And then the other one was the machine translation model, which again is larger than anything anybody had built before. So that was a huge language model.
Вот ивенты проводят. Вот это самая лучшая локация делать фотокадры. Здесь обзор, короче.
Are we all good? Mic testing?
Yep. Can you hear me?
All right, loud and clear, I guess. Peter, thank you for joining us, and thank you for coming to Astana. I hear this is your first time in Kazakhstan.
First time, yeah, good to be here.
Brilliant. So you've flown not a long way to get here. So thank you for being here.
Took about 24 hours to get here, but here I am.
There you go. So we're even more grateful that you're here with us today. Peter, we'll have a string of questions, and Peter has graciously agreed to do a small Q&A at the end. So then if you have any questions for him, please be ready to pass around a few mics towards the end. Peter, the first question that I want to do is a personal one. I'm not a researcher myself, but I try to do a bit of research about you and get your background. I couldn't find much outside of your academic background. So tell us about just how you ended up pursuing research and researching AI as a career.
I guess I feel like I was lucky to be in the right place at the right time. Way back in
National Center for AI, LMAI, and it is great pleasure for us that Google, as our owner,
it gives me great pleasure to be doing the fireside chat with Professor Peter Norvig, as well as the Friday Studio Championship. So I'd love to get started, but first I want to invite the CEO of Astana, Jan, to share a few words with us, please.
ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, Mr. Norvig, welcome.
Получается, вы будете, да, презы включать?
Да.
Вот по вот этому.
Их презы они сами, те, кто онлайн сидят, они сами демонстрацию свою делают и разговаривают. Я потому что им не скачивал, и те, кто офлайн, я сам включаю.
Вот я на всякий случай пронумеровал вчера, вот по этому.
Да, я видел.
Там 2, 3, 4, 5.
Я убрал тех, которые онлайн.
Хорошо.
Я оставил.
Что у нас идет? У нас есть мы готовим, короче, разгар подготовки. Мерчи складываются рядом, это тут. Подъезжаем. Алимаяй. That's Алимаяй.
Okay. Let's take some nice pictures we can share with our folks for the communities.
Definitely. This is called Aituov Cooper Bridge of Aituov City. This could be good residential building for ultra rich people. This is morning of Astana. Помещение очень холодное. И в городе очень холодно, тогда как в Алмате. Мы вчера ходили все в рубашках и футболках. В Алмате вчера было плюс 20, здесь плюс 2. Астана уже 8, проснувшиеся, все едут на работу. Там уже пробки. Ну, в принципе, как Алмата. The main organizer of this event is head of Google for Developers, Nina Legend, and Central Ramesh Chandra. This is
Thank you, Askar. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out here on this fine afternoon. I want to thank Astana Hub, the CEO of Astana Hub, again, the organizing events team of Astana Hub, the Google developer groups for organizing.
Hi all, so we are starting. Thank you for taking your precious time in this week.
Could you please tell us about a little more about, let's say, the Google Growth Center, like the Google course? What is like in your previous slides?
Решать, которые вкладывали свою энергию, свои силы в решение больших проблем. Но между ними был какой-то гap. И нам нужно было создать атмосферу. Мы создали Final Action Digital Central Asia и на базе карты сделали первый в стране акселератор для зеленых стартапов. Это был в прошлом году.
А мы еще не решили?
Не решили?
Куда-то надо, до 4 просто надо быть в отеле.
Я вот до 2:20 могу вас повозить куда-нибудь там.
Такая качалочка есть. Тут пипец. Неплохо сделали. Народ тут отжимается. Боксеры. Ох, вот эта тема. Да. Ништяк тут. Кроссфит, короче, все условия.
Turn right, then turn left.
Бьет ладонями. Поддержки. Ну, да. Ну все, мероприятие провели. Теперь нас позвали на Назарбаев университет. Так, поменять. Короче, Мадина, Абдрахманов, потом кофаундеры Forest Hero, потом будет сейчас в 11 в Нурисе, у нас технопарк у них есть. Вот. Надо сейчас туда добраться. Потом проходит сегодня идет Amazon AWS Innovations Day. Понятно, что это не Google, но я бы хотел зайти посмотреть, как они проводят. Здесь какая-то аллея. Я тут, надеюсь, мимо не прошел. Это что-то новое, этого не было раньше. Я даже фотку сделаю. Короче, видим теперь Дубая. И там будет конференция саммит GDG организаторов MENA, Турция, Центральная Азия и Монголия. На следующий день, это пятница, в субботу будет ДФС Дубай. Вот. Ну, я кратко сниму тоже. Long road in dunes. Woohoo! We made it. Для саммита завтра будет здесь. Я ищу команду, я не знаю, где они. Что-то никого нет тут. Ладно, я пошел.
Ну, вас вообще не видно, да. Вы можете вперед, а там их тоже не видно.
Это групп фото. Это раз, 180 человек.
We would love to start a round of nice thank you to the people who helped us building this summit. And because, as I mentioned at the beginning, it's very
Сейчас проводим воркшоп Agile Development Kit. Тут ребята Атрал, Павлодар, арабские страны. Здесь Давид Островский, шеф Google Developers, по агентам проводит воркшоп. По сути, Python разработка, самый простейший агент.
The next step is actually we have to put the key. So who knows the easiest way to get the key to access Gemini?
Покажу для этого.
There you go. Nice to we go to actually.
Who is joining us today? My name is Hana Hamdan. Can you hear me well?
No. Because I'm so excited to meet you all. This made my day. This made my trip. Because I traveled more than 16 hours to be here. I live in California, but I grew up in Kuwait. So it's back home for me. I love the food, I love the culture, I love everything about this place.
here. And that's very honest words today. Because I'm leading GDG program in here, and honestly, I've never had a chance to meet you, amazing community of MENA.
Ребята, венчурные инвесторы вообще.
Had this chance for so long. So I hope we will spend this day together.
Это время фото. GDG MENA проводит Турцию. Газентеп? Serial GDG founder. I also do vlog. This is a new friend from yesterday.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, have a good time.
Have a good day.
В этой части у нас breakfast для community members. Сейчас моя задача их собрать и отвезти, сказать, что в 9 начинаем. Morning, my room 4111.
получается, до начала саммита несколько. Мы прибыли в Google офис Дубай опять. И снова здесь.
Короче, вот Рамеш, вы его видели в Астане. Вот это Дубай интернет-сити. Здесь, в принципе, офисы IT-компаний место. Не только Google. Это местная кафешка, где сидят сотрудники. Ну, там тут все, хотя это суббота утро, я не знаю, что тут все. Приехали в Google офис. Вон там Google офис. Я уже показывал в предыдущем видео. Ну как в предыдущем, полгода назад. Эллиот Варт университет. Сорян. Шейкап. It's I think 8 a.m. 8 утра. Is there a Ramesh inside?
He's coming in 10 seconds.
Окей. Порезался. Сейчас едем. Day 3. The first организовывать. I'm just recording for the family. And, calling? Oh, okay.
Hello Ramesh, good morning.
This is Noor.
I was good, how are you? Yeah. Me and Askar are on the taxi heading to the office now. Beza is still with the Turkish community, but she's going to leave soon with some of them to the office. And Angie and Haley are also leaving in 5-10 minutes from now.
Она не деген кин. Не моют это вообще.